Hi Virgos, welcome to Tarot in the Dark. My name is Tori. Tonight we're going to take a look at the upcoming week of July 14th through the 20th. When I was shuffling and preparing for your reading, I heard not for me. So I don't know, it felt like somebody was like maybe somebody was trying to talk to you and you're like, nah, that's not for me. Like it just didn't feel like it sat right with you. Look at the bottom of the deck, companionship. It just felt like it wasn't something that sat right with you and you were just kind of like, no, I'd rather be by myself and just trust that I'm going to get what it is that I truly desire. That's what I was seeing, was like somebody sitting somewhere, somebody coming saying something to them and you're like, no, that's not for me. Now, I don't know that this could have something to do with the reading or it could not. But look at the bottom deck energy here. We have compassion with nurture, giving, love, and life. And then we had the openness card here at the bottom of the deck and love. Okay, so I don't know, it just feels to me like you are saying that you understand that there are opportunities presenting themselves to you, but you're centered with who you are. And it's like it's almost like I'm getting the energy of someone that's like, I would just rather trust that what's mine is going to come when it's supposed to and not try to force something to happen. Okay. All right, Virgo. So let's see. We got more than we needed there. 10 of Cups energy at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I think you're waiting on an opportunity that comes in that feels balanced. There's this definitely, you're sitting in a space of gratitude and to where you're trusting the divine's plan. I don't see you working. I see not working. I don't see you rushing, okay? I think you want happiness, but I think you would prefer, look, this is your energy too. I think you would prefer to just take your time, ride the wave. I am seeing you wanting to be very practical about who you allow in your space. This is strategy here, this Six of Wands. It's strategy because you have won a battle in the past. So it's almost like you've had so much conflict and chaos in the past when it came to love and relationships that you are now learning to be patient in the process of waiting for new things to come in. And while you're waiting, you're not wasting your time. Okay. So you're willing to jump when the right opportunity comes, but I think you're saying it has to be the right opportunity. It has to be harmonious, has to give you peace. You have to feel grateful for it. And I think also too, you have to feel some level of satisfaction with the other person in order for you to be able to feel comfortable with proceeding forward. And that's because I think you're focused on healing and putting in the work on yourself. I feel like you're more so in a state right now where you're like, you know what? I love opportunities could be coming, but I'd rather find opportunities in work and in my healing, allowing me to rest and recuperate, rejuvenate from things that have happened in the past. And I feel like you're really, really, really big on nurturing yourself. Now, this is very interesting to me too, because we had a full moon in Capricorn last week, and that was all about releasing the things of the past that have held you back. And if you notice, this young lady here on this balance card, she looks very sad. But this is also the Justice card here. You'll notice the scales. You see the Justice scales back here. So it's like you've been working on balancing out your emotions in order to be able to regain some type of joy within yourself and within life in general, okay? I do feel like whoever this reading is for, you probably have had some very defeating or defeated relationships in the past. It feels to me like you're trying to find, recollect your energy so that you can be open to new opportunities when they present themselves. But I don't see you rushing because I think that you're focused on other things that you deem to be more important at the moment. I'm seeing a very, very, very practical Virgo here who has learned to trust the divine's plan and to trust that if you express gratitude in all things, that the right things will fall into your lap when necessary. So when opportunity calls, you are going to be ready. However, you recognize who you are You recognize your worth, your value, and also too, there's something about you recognize how off-centered someone can come into your life and cause you to be. So I think you don't want any of those disruptions this week, okay? At least this is the energy for the week. We can see what happens next week, but this week Virgos are like, no thanks, I'd rather just sit with myself, focus on my job, focus on my career, and everything else will fall into alignment when it's supposed to. This is a beautiful reading. I hope this is for you. If so, feel free to drop a star in the comments below, because I do see you making this week all about you, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, it's giving me the star energy, the Aquarian energy of I'm focused on myself, everybody else leave me alone. Okay, and if you wouldn't mind dropping a comment of some sort, liking and subscribing, I'd really appreciate that. Again, I hope this is your reading. It was beautiful. Have a fantastic, amazing week with sitting with you, and I'll see you next. Have a good one. Bye.